What's going on, my Snapchatters, Facebookers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, fake clickers, and all the above? It is your boy Ghostface Gaming with another Dragon Ball Super episode 129 review and discussions. We gonna jump right into it, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This was a really dope episode, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, man. If you haven't liked or subscribed to my channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share to all social media platforms for all Dragon Ball, Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball anything content. I do gameplays on Modern Warfare and Mortal Kombat X and things of that nature. But back to the review. So, for the most part, episode 129 picked up right where 128 left off. You know, it gave you a brief recap on Vegeta getting knocked out the ring and, his promise that he made, and he's leaving everything up to Goku. So, the fight jumps right off, Ultra Instinct, Omen, Goku, and Jiren going head up. And as you can see, the first two shots that were just showed, so they went back to like some old school martial arts type stances. You know what I mean? Like, as you can see, they squared up right here, and then here comes the hundreds of fists, the million fist combo. You know what I mean? And then when I say these guys went at it, it was a lot of action. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I watched the episode 3 times. I'm probably gonna watch it again because I know it's something I missed. It was a whole lot of dialogue explained as far as Ultra Instinct is concerned and what all was going on with the match itself. And Jiren and Goku, they going head up, and everybody's realizing that Goku has got pretty much got this down pat, but he can't make a decisive blow. He can't do nothing with his blows, so he done switch back to straight defensive mode, and all he doing is blocking, and it's getting him nowhere. So he tries what he attempted with Kefla. He lets the Ultra Instinct take over his body as he charged up a Kamehameha wave, and Whis telling him, that this is pretty much his last opportunity to do it. If he doesn't do it now, then when that glow in his eyes is gone, the fight will be decided. But more into that later because he let a little deeper fact into that. But as you can see right here, this is Goku going in for his Ultra Instinct Kamehameha wave, and Jiren's doing some craziness with his eyes as always. It's like throwing a million punches. And as Goku's coming in for the Kamehameha wave, Jared focuses his powers into his eyes, and he blocks the Kamehameha wave. And everybody's standing there distraught because it's, man, the way they are fighting, it is rocking the stage. When I say it's rocking the stage, whatever's left of it, it is destroying it. I'm talking about tearing it to pieces. And as you can see here, Jared lift up them eyebrows. Once he lift up them whatever eyelids of his, it rocked. It canceled out Goku's Ultra Instinct Kamehameha wave. And at this point, all the angels are in attendance, and the gods are pretty much profound by the power of these two. And Belmont is pretty much, the god of destruction of Universe 11 is pretty much over there talking cold cash junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about cold cash junk. Yeah, the fight's pretty much over. Because when they did that, it hurt Goku, but what he did was redirected the Kamehameha wave in this shot you see here and turned it into a barrier. And he's on the way down and he's falling. And Vegeta's like, when the gods become so haughty, he's like, since the Saiyans have been in this tournament of power, we've been doing nothing but exceeding our own limitations. You know what I'm saying? We've been breaking the barriers and the limits. Now, what Vegeta said here, I had to pause it. As you can see, this is where everybody's a little bit shocked because Goku was falling, and this is where Vegeta was talking. It was, like I said, it was a lot of dialogue that went down in this episode. That's why I watched it 3 times, and I'm probably gonna watch it again the fourth just to see the dialogue again. But Vegeta says, you know what I'm saying, you count out our Saiyan race, you know what I mean? We've broken every barrier, every limit since the tournament power began, and it's only been 48 minutes. And you see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so Goku's on his way down, and everybody's standing there in shock in the basement, and Goku, of course Goku, on his way down, Vegeta tells him, yo, I done left, what I'm saying, my wife in your hand, my kids in your hand, my promise I made to Kaba, I've left all that in your hands, so it's up to you now. And Goku wakes up out it, powers up because Belmar tells Jiren, said, in this. And right here, Goku powers up on the way down. And it makes Jiren stay because he feels the immense heat coming from his body. And he's like, oh, hold up. So on their way down, you know, they get into another altercation of the heads, and Goku is all over the place, and he's bouncing off the rocks, and he's spitting, and he's blocking, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay, Goku, he's finally starting to turn on the offensive mode of it." Toppo is the one that brought it to the attention of the gods of destruction. Like, okay, he's switching to offensive mode now. He's not doing defensive anymore. What's Jiren gonna do about it? And your boy Whis, Whis has been training and teaching these boys for 3 years. Whis over there about to wet up himself. You feel me? Cause he like Goku. He senses it. He knows what's going on. And this is where he starts breaking it down. That at this point he feels the surge in power and energy in Goku. There's no more help. There's nobody left to help him other than Frieza, but that's another moment. There's nobody left to help him. There's no healing. It's no more fear in him. It's all impulse. At this deciding moment, he has nothing left, so it's all on him. And that's what supersedes his limits. Now, into the explanation of Ultra Instinct, or Migatsune Gokui. Yeah, Migatsune Gokui, or the mastery of Ultra Instinct on the mastery of self-movement. What we originally saw with those moves right here is you see he's telling Jerry to go ahead and finish him. Now, this is a gift. It didn't play out. I wish it did, but it was pretty epic. Anyway, he's telling to go ahead and finish it. Ultra Instinct Omen is what we saw when Goku first was dodging everybody blows and his hair was black. That was the omen or a calling or a sign of what was to come. That's why his eyes were silver, but his hair was still black. Now, I have my own theories on that. Don't hang me to the cross to it. We get to that in a moment. But so Goku's on his way down, and Jiren is powering up this super crazy power. And like, let me pause this. Okay, because a whole lot happened. More than that just happened. He's becoming a little bit too much for Jiren to handle. He was becoming way too much for Jiren to handle. So what ended up happening is Goku ended up on this piece of rock. Hold on, if I sound like I'm fading off. Goku ended up on this piece of rock that's still a part of the tournament. That's still a part of the platform of the tournament itself. And Jiren starts doing his barrage of fists. And as he was doing it, they was explaining in the stands that his fist combined with the shockwave from his fist is like a whole technique of his own. And I mean, he's just hammering Goku and they going crazy. I'm talking about Universe 7's going crazy. They got so much doubt in Goku, it's ridiculous. So Beerus tells him, it was getting annoying to me, even though I know their word for Goku, and if Goku loses, Frieza definitely, who is still nowhere to be found, Frieza is most definitely no match for Jiren, especially at this point, and Jiren's primarily at his max peak power. There is nothing Frieza can do with him. So everybody, they're a little worried, and it was getting on my nerves. Like, yo, dude, let the man fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all acting like little girls, like. And Beerus told him, the lot of you, just sit down and watch the fight. So everybody looked at each other and they sat down and watched. And as you can see, Topo said, he says, look, it sparks like fireworks. And you can see little blue sparks in between Jiren's red punches. And Goku, he's starting to close his hand, and he picks his hands up and he starts throwing them fists back, and he goes straight through it. Boom! Strikes Jiren in the stomach. So Jiren and Goku powers up. He does this crazy power up, and he's like, oh, that's the war cry he did before he ran out of power the first time. When I promise you, when Goku powered up, it looked like an entire galaxy below this man when he powered up. It would look like a whole entire galaxy. So it made Jiren smile. He's like, okay, this intense heat. So what about this heat? You know what I mean? I might have to turn up too. So he powers up to his max, and he fires this crazy big fireball. It's extremely huge, and he shrinks it down into a small ball, and he gets ready to fire it. And when he gets ready to fire it, Goku takes off. You know what I'm saying? He takes off and blows right past Jiren. And Jiren's looking crazy with them big gray-eyed alien eyes. He's looking real crazy. Goku is in this form that you see right here. I call Ghost Mode Goku, and he, dissipates Jiren's Ki Blast. So after he dissipates Jiren's Ki Blast, man, when I say he did something crazy, he hit Jiren with like a 12 piece without even turning around. You know what I'm saying? Jiren tried to do his little eye thing. Goku swatted it away, and all you see is this ghost form Goku. And then once it starts, I guess the power starts settling into his body. This is what he was looking like. And I was like, oh, wait, is this nigga turning Super Saiyan? Is this another Super Saiyan form? But no, this is what he was looking like when he was tearing everything off. You know what I'm saying? Knocking away, deflecting all Jiren's blast. And man, like, it just got crazy. It got really crazy. I mean, as far as we got 2 episodes left. Now, I'm going to pause once more. I'm going to go ahead and say this. There will be no Dragon Ball Super next Saturday. They're going to take a 1-week break. Then they're going to come back with episode 130, which is going to be the climax and the end of this episode. And then it's going to be 131, the end of Super, however they want to set it up, however they want to close this out. So once again, there will be no Dragon Ball Super next week. Geekdom 101, my boy Geekdom 101. Appreciate the shout out. I had a brother, Mr. Cohen. I can't remember your first name, but yo, I promise you gonna be the first ones I tag in this post once I upload this video. Appreciate the love from you. You know what I'm saying you'll check out my review. Appreciate the shout out from Geekdom 101, bro. I've been following you since 20K. You know what I'm saying? So you would inspire me to do this, but there will be no episode. So Geekdom's doing a video next week. Go check out his channel, Geekdom 101. I always have it tagged to me. You can check him out on Facebook. You can check him out on Twitter. You can check him out on YouTube. He always has good content. He does a lot of Dragon Ball and Death videos. So I will be uploading probably some gameplays from Extra Pack 2. I'll probably finish out the story mode and upload that for you guys next week. Post it to my Ghostface Gaming page on Facebook. But something else I do want to get into at the end of this video. This is a shot right here of Mastered Ultra Instinct. This is just a complete form of Ultra Instinct. Like I said before, what we noticed with the black hair of Goku right there in the bottom 2 pictures is what's considered Ultra Instinct Omen. The coming of. And what we see here is Mastered Ultra Instinct. So, but as far as 130, the next episode 130, which will not be airing next weekend, but the weekend after, it is a shirtless Ultra Instinct Goku and a shirtless Jiren. Now this is not an actual scan for the episode. This is fan art right here. I do not know the brother because I found this picture on Google. But yeah, that's pretty much how they're going to look. It's been an all shirtless team for the last few episodes of Dragon Ball Super, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my boy Vegeta has been shirtless, and he's modest like I am. You know, you never see Vegeta shirtless, never. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting on the sideline with no shirt right now. So you gonna see a shirtless Beefcake Jerry and a shirtless motherfucking Goku for episode 130. But I want to talk about this Mega Comic Con, this Mega Con in Savannah, May 12th and the 13th. Now, I am still on the stroll. I really have some other plans I want to get into for that weekend. But for you, the people of my channel, if I can get 100 subscribers by the end of April, then I will go to Savannah MegaCon, and I will upload, I will live stream, and I will provide so much Dragon Ball content for you, my viewers. You gonna have Chris Sabat there. You gonna also have the voice of the voice of Trunks. These are the American actors. You also gonna have the voice of Bulma, the American voice of Bulma. I've been seeing some ads on YouTube and on Facebook. I think Jake the Snake is gonna be there. I'll find out some more people there. I'll give you guys more information when I do one of my gameplays. But yeah, I can get 100 subscribers, man. Yo, we going. You and my viewers, we are going. So, as always, like, subscribe, and share to all social media platforms. This is your boy Ghostface Gaming. Appreciate the love. Make sure y'all take care of each other out there. And as always, I'm out. Peace.